Peace, Justice and Human Rights Initiative. Being text of a press conference by the Women for Peace, Justice and Human Rights Initiative. We are calling on the Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, and the President, Muhammadu Buhari, to stop the further proceeding in the ongoing investigation by the Lagos State Judicial Panel of Inquiry and Restitution. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, members of the diplomatic community, members of the bench, representatives of civil society organizations, representatives of non-governmental organizations. I welcome you all to this important press conference put together in the light of the present happening in the country with regards to the activities of the Lagos State Judicial Panel of Inquiry and Restitution set by the Lagos State government to investigate the circumstances that led to the shooting of protesters at the Lekki toll gate. Inquiry and restitution. While it is a commendable venture, however, it is now worrisome that the Judicial Panel of Inquiry and Restitution has somewhat displayed a bias for dancing to the whims and caprice of Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu. The Women for Peace, Justice and Human Rights Initiative views such disposition as quite insensitive and a total disregard for human rights of the victims of the violence that cracked the havoc in Lagos State. The panel has not only displayed a bias to the binding of the Lagos State Governor, it has also indicated that the whole essence of the panel is a charade put together to deceive the people and absolving the guilty of wrongdoing. We view such as not only despicable, it is uncharitable, insensitive, and a display of deceit of the highest level, considering the desperate plot to cover up issues and resorting to the usage of blackmail and judicial harassment to intimidate the people. We also wish to bring to the attention of the generality of Nigerians that it's no secret that the governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, is an interested party in the ongoing investigation. Therefore, he cannot be seen to be fair to all the unraveling and circumstances that led to the escalation of violence in Lagos State. This much has been displayed by members of Lagos State Judicial Panel of Inquiry and Restitution with the grand plot of absolving Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu of any wrongdoing in the event that led to the escalation of violence in the state. The Women for Peace, Justice and Human Rights Initiative is appalled that despite the sensitivity of the issue on ground, the members of the Judicial Panel of Inquiry and Restitution have refused to be circumspect. They have refused to put the interests of the people at heart. Instead, they have elected to be sentimental and play politics, not minding the implication of their actions in the overall healing process. The Women for Peace, Justice and Human Rights Initiative is also terrified how a supposed Judicial Panel of Inquiry and Restitution would be so hijacked to the extent that every Tom, Dick and Harry can see the handwriting on the wall with regards to the commitment to be fair to all concerned. We are therefore calling on the Attorney General of the Federation and the Minister of Justice to in the national interest heart further proceeding of the Lagos State Judicial Panel of Inquiry and Restitution due to the unwholesome interference of Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu in the activities of the panel. We wish to state that this is imperative as a chief law officer of the Federation to see that caricature is not made of the law by some vested interests that are bent on turning the truth on its head with regards to the ongoing investigations. This is also on the heels that Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu is an interested party and cannot be seen to be fair in all ramifications with regards to the ongoing investigations. The AGF and Minister of Justice must ensure that the caricature that has characterized the proceeding at Lagos State Judicial Panel of Inquiry is held in the overall interest of the country. As it is allowed to continue, we might end up dealing with crises of unimaginable proportion. The Women for Peace, Justice and Human Rights Initiatives is also calling on the President, Muhammadu Buhari, to mandate the Attorney General of the Federation and the Minister of Justice to ensure that the proceeding at the Lagos State Judicial Panel of Inquiry and Restitution to do no further compound on challenges in the country. We are also using this avenue to call on Nigerian women and lawyers to stand up for police officers that were killed during the EndSARS protests in parts of Lagos State. Nigerian women and lawyers must see this task as one with overarching objective of ensuring that justice is served to those that were responsible for the mayhem that rocked parts of Lagos State and other parts of the country are brought to face the full wrath of the law. The Women for Peace, Justice and Human Rights Initiative also wishes to use this medium to send a strong message to the governor of Lagos State, Gov.Sanwo-Olu, that indeed the world is watching, as he can't be a judge in his own case. We therefore call on all Nigerians of good faith to hold the governor of Lagos State and the members of the Lagos State Judicial Panel of Inquiry and Restitution responsible should there be any resurgence of violence in Lagos State or any part of Nigeria as a result of their insensitive activities. I thank you all for your attention. It is our considered opinion that at the end of the day, true justice shall prevail and Nigeria shall know those responsible for the escalation of violence in the country. God bless our great